Let me see. Okay, let's try that again. From 1979, Ron Abel. All right, there we go. Oh, a little light on the subject here. Thank you. All right. 1983, Jim Bagby. Yeah, there we go. 1989, Bob King. Okay. From 1991, the Rural Route 4. Okay, that would be Mr. Bagby, and I think Mr. Calvin Yoder is also here. I think he's here. He was a few minutes ago. Okay, all right. All right, let's see here. Moving on forward. 1999, Gas House Gang. I think we have...
You forgot 88 and 89.
88. Dale Schultz from 1988. Yeah. What'd you say?
88.
David Wright. How did I miss that? From 1988. Sorry. I know. Okay, I didn't have it marked. Okay. All right. Now let's get caught up. Gas House Gang. Rick Knight and Jim Henry. Okay. All right. Rick's already here. Maybe Jim Henry. All right. All right, let's keep going. 2005, Jim Henry. Okay, all right. 2006, John Marshall. Yeah. 2008, Bill McLaurin. Okay, then let's see here. We have the Jurassic Larks, 2007, represented by Vince Yinger. Okay. Don Fusen, 2009. All right. He's been prompting me names here, so hopefully I'll get the rest of them right here. Okay, 2014, Mark Fortino. All right. 2015, Vocal Spectrum. I think we have a couple of fellas here from there.
Paul Cartwright.
And let's see here. Yes. What year was that? Paul Cartwright. 2012. All right. And let's see, 2016, Rick Knight. He's up there. Okay, very good. And 2017 somehow happened to be me. Okay, so, all right. So that means it's time to hand this thing off. And so the envelope, please. Oh, yeah, right there in my pocket. How about that? Okay. All right. All right. Oh, yeah. Well, check out this amazing lineup of men behind me. These are my heroes. My heroes. Some of these men are outstanding singers. We have some directors, some astounding and prolific arrangers, and some are those quiet, under the radar folks who worked in the shadows so we can play. Seriously, it's wonderful. So what about this year's recipient? Which type is he? Well, here's the short answer. All of the above. All of the above. So here we go with the clues. You know how this works. You go until the clues. First, you go until you're pretty sure it's not you. And then it's like, okay, how soon we know? Some of you will know almost immediately. Clue number one, he and I seem to have lived in a parallel universe in many ways. For example, he and I both happened to join the society in the same year, 1978, 40 years ago. We were both 17 at the time. Okay, that's the way it works. So did that rule anybody out? Okay. Some of you still standing? Okay, all right. His first trip to contest happened to be my first trip to contest, the 1979 St. Louis area contest. I was there with the pitch pals, and there's at least one of my co-pitch pals out there, but he was there with a quartet called the Lunchroom Four, although most people just referred to them as the Rubber Ducky Quartet. Okay, why? Because that was one of the songs that they sang. He, by the way, arranged that song, and I suspect that was among the very first of his barbershop arrangements, hardly his last. I don't know that anyone here knows how many songs this person has arranged, but it's easily a 3-digit number. But here's another hint. He's a numbers kind of a guy, so he may actually have the number. All right. So we first met each other there, and we discovered that we were attending the same music conservatory, the University of Missouri-Rolla. You get it. It's an engineering school. Yeah, there's no music. Okay, yeah. I was studying civil engineering, and he was studying chemical engineering. So once he graduated, he headed to Dallas for a couple of years where he sang with the mighty Vocal Majority and where he studied every possible nuance from Jim Clancy and the many other musical leaders in that great chorus. And also while there, he discovered a love of all things statistics, enough so that he headed up to Ohio State to pursue a master's degree in that subject. Once he wrapped that up, he headed back home to St. Louis where he became involved with the Daniel Boone Chorus. Some of you know who I'm talking about. They go by something else now. Okay, but he just kept going. He kept arranging, he started coaching, and he kept on quartetting. In 1992, he cracked the top 5 at district singing with fanfare. We think that this is the last time he was spotted singing lead. We think. And in 1995, our universes, his and mine, kind of aligned again. His quartet, the Missouri River Rascals, got a wild card to international. And my quartet, Upbeat, happened to get a wild card too. The first trip to the International Quartet Contest for both of us. Here's a curious tidbit. His quartet may have been that final wild card draw. I think they drew the line underneath that one. But when they got to Miami for international, his quartet outscored all other CSD quartets there. How about that? All right, and there's another interesting tidbit from 1995. That was the same year that his eventual wife first competed at a Sweet Adeline International, although they had not met yet. All right, 1997, oh yeah, that was another good year for both of us. Believe it or not, between he and I, we won 3 different fall district quartet contests that year. Okay, Tradition, the Tradition won Southwest District, Sharper Image won Illinois, and the EIB Quartet won Central States. 3 districts, that's pretty good, isn't it? So he actually got 2 for 1 that year. Next big year, 2001, another good year for both of us. My Noise Boys won here in CSD, and his Cheers Quartet won in Illinois. 2003, another high watermark when Cheers cracked the top 10, placing 6th at the Montreal International. He has directed choruses. He has coached literally around the world, and groups from around the world have been coached in his living room, mine included. He has attended Harmony College or Harmony University something like 25 times, and I think I could safely say that a majority of those times he has served as faculty. He became a certified music judge in 1998, curiously the same year that he met his wife. He served as music category specialist from 2009 to 2011, and he served as chairman of judges. That's the top banana in the contest and judging system, all right, from 2012 to 2015. And I might add that his successor, David Mills, served on our panel this weekend. So isn't that interesting? The universes do align. Let's see, he and his wife sang in a mixed quartet with the Keevers a few years back, singing vocal jazz. He married Ann in 1999, and now he happily wears a new title, Granddad, to Mason and Hallie, who are the children of Nina and Amanda. And while he retired from his day job in 2017, he has stayed plenty busy consulting, singing, arranging, coaching, and doing special projects and studies for the society. I count him as a good friend and a barbershop hero who, in my opinion, should have been a part of this lineup over here long before now. So let's get him up here now. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2018 Central States District Hall of Fame inductee, Mr. Kevin Keller. Go through the line, man.
appreciate this.
You got some hands to shake up there. Why don't you take care of that real quick there? All righty. All right, here you go, dude.
All right,
The real
thank you, my
deal,
friend.
and the official name badge too. And I'm sure the folks would love to hear a word from you.
Gosh. You can obviously tell by my dress I had absolutely no clue this was about to happen. Wow. Gosh, I hope I can hold that together. All right. Well, I didn't have anything prepared because you can tell I had no clue. I've given a lot to this society because it gave me so much. Rick Taylor was talking earlier this afternoon about how barbershop had changed his life. And I remember always his story. I joined when I was 16 years old. And I was what's going on? Oh, all right. I was a nerd. I was clumsy. I was socially awkward. I was struggling. I mean, I had smarts, but I was awkward to say the least. And about a year after I joined barbershop, my mom said it was the best thing that ever could have happened to me. And so. So anyway, I just give back because I want this society to survive forever, and so people can experience what I've experienced throughout my life. And you know, it's very interesting. I was watching the CBS Sunday morning special when the society was honored, and they had an article about Denzel Washington. Along that, I don't know if you remember that, but they were talking about what are you going to do now? And I heard what he said, and I said I feel exactly the same way when I left his chair of contest and judging. Denzel Washington said, "Just because you hand off the baton doesn't mean you still stop running." And so I feel that way. None of these guys have stopped running, and I don't plan on stopping running. Thank you so much.